This is the fifth quarter.
Hello everyone and welcome to the fifth quarter. I'm John Reynolds. This is my good friend Kevin Motzinger, and this is the place to be for a coverage of week number 11 of the high school football season. As all of you know, this is Halloween weekend. I have to ask you, Coach Mott, are you going to dress up this weekend? Since this is a special weekend for everybody, including you, my friend.
I wore my mask tonight. I take it everywhere I go. So I'm dressed and prepared for Halloween right now.
Wasn't expecting you to say that, but very good answer here tonight on the fifth quarter. You know, we plan to go in depth in just a little bit on the Laney West Brunswick High School football game. That football showdown has first place implications in the Mid-Eastern Conference, but we want to begin with the New Hanover Wildcats, and they had to face the Topsail Pirates this evening up in Hampstead. And the fifth quarter, of course, was there. And Coach Mott, we pick up the action in the first quarter with New Hanover on the move.
Walston to Freddie, and getting ready with basketball in this time of year in basketball in New-Hanover-County, and I'm just glad Freddie didn't dribble the ball there. You watch him on the basketball court, and he's a very talented young man with the basketball in his hand. And same with football right here. Wiz Bone, his running mate, takes it the distance on speed sweep, gets in the end zone.
6-0 lead for New Hanover over Topsail, and now we've got the Cats on the move again.
Right here, Francis Meehan, number one. It's good to see him back and healthy, and he throws this to Lamont Howard and just waiting on it in the end zone for another touchdown.
12-0 lead for New Hanover at this point. Topsail makes a game of it. From what you hear what happened tonight up in Hampstead, what can you say about this Wildcats Topsail showdown?
Listening to it on the radio and getting texts back and forth from different folks, it sounded like, you know, defense played extremely well, had 2 touchdowns tonight. Nas Brown tried to fake on a punt, didn't get it. The very next offensive play for Topsail, he caused a fumble, scooped it and scored.
Final score is New Hanover 46, Topsail 17. The Wildcats improved to 5-1 in the Mid-Eastern Conference. New Hanover will secure the league title if they beat South Brunswick next Friday. All right, we have a game in the Wilmington area tonight. It is Ashley versus Hoggard, the only one in the Port City actually, and the Vikings look to continue their role, Coach Motzinger, against the Screaming Eagles.
Watching them the last 2 weeks, they're getting back. You know, old Hoggard football right here on the flag route, timing just perfect. Jones puts it on the money. Right here, he's throwing as well as I've seen him all year, just watching it on Friday nights. And I think Hoggard's really improved over the last 2 weeks.
That was Josh Jones to Colin Hare twice, the second one for a touchdown. And actually a nice little nifty move here for the Screaming Eagles, but this drive will stall in the first half, and it stalls because of a turnover that we're going to see right here, Coach.
Jacob Reed puts it out there in front and leads him one-hand catch. A lot of times, you know, it's one of those moments as a coach and fans, you get all excited because what a tremendous catch with one hand, but too much dancing and the ball gets turned over.
Earlier we saw Josh Jones to Colin Hare. Here it is again, Jones to Hare.
Little corner out right at the pylon, roll out, touch the ball, puts it on the money.
Tell you what, Jones threw the ball well tonight. Final score is 35-6. Hoggard now 5-1 in the Mid-Eastern Conference, same record as New Hanover. Now before we get to this West Brunswick Laney showdown, your take on what we just saw from Hoggard's win and the Wildcats win?
Well, the biggest thing is both of those guys are getting better. You know, watching the films tonight, getting ready for the playoffs, you've got to continue to grow. You've got some areas that you got to work on. Watching Hoggard, you know, really getting to see them, they're really starting to come in their own. New Hanover, it sounds like they had some issues offensively at times tonight, but the defense sounds like they're getting better. The kicking game's got to get improved.
You know who would be proud of that offense right now? Would be former head coach Scott Braswell.
Yes, sir.
I think he likes what he's seen out there, if he's watching. All right, West Brunswick has a chance to claim a share of the Mid-Eastern Conference crown if they beat Laney tonight. For the Trojans to do that, it would be quite historic. And with that being the case, we're going to pick up the action with Laney already up by 7 points against West Brunswick, Coach.
You was talking about historic. This is kind of Sherrod Sidbury to Billingsley. That's history in itself, and goes back from elementary in the backyard with Jason and Justin throwing catch with Sherrod. And we've seen it all year long right here. Great fake on the dive. He pulls it last minute and gets it to the best athlete on the field, Meek Watkins.
Meek Watkins scores right there for the Laney Buccaneers. I don't think that's the only score that he's going to have tonight. I think we'll just wait to see if he does it again. Does he do it right here?
Yes, sir.
He does.
He's a tremendous player. We say it all the time, but I'm watching him going head-to-head against him. He's a tremendous player and a good football player.
What about Bubba McCray? Not a good exchange there to Bubba. He fumbles, and Laney recovers, Coach.
Just the timing was off for West tonight. You know, that things didn't go well for them early. They started pressing a little bit, and when when you start pressing, you get tight, things like that happen.
Laney takes advantage of the turnover down in Charlotte, and it is Sherrod Sidbury to Jason Billingsley.
And right here, X's nose, you can take it out. This is a poor placed ball, but it ends up setting him up perfectly so he can cut back the inside and get in the end zone.
Laney up 27-0. West played much better in the second half, but Laney goes on to win 34-14. Dustin Dorsey has post-game reaction from Charlotte right now.
Dustin Dorsey out here at Rourke Stadium with Coach Ashad Yeoman. Coach, huge win, huge night. I saw a little emotion in your eyes after the game. Talk to me about how big this one is for you.
It was huge, you know what I mean, because we had went down the previous 2 weeks, and we got that bye week, and we knew that coming in here it was going to be tough. It was senior night for these guys, and we knew it was going to be a battle. And just to see the effort from our team as a whole, man, just to give everything they had for each other, it just sparked something in me.
I'm here with Imeke Watkins, running back for the Laney Bucks. Imeke, another huge night for you, man. Definitely the player of the game. 3 touchdowns. Take me through your night.
It was a great night. My O-line got it blocking up well in the front, and I just managed to run the ball well. I knew it was going to be a competitive game, especially playing against Bubba. He's a great running back, and I knew it was going to be competition back-to-back. We talked about it all week, and we were able to get it going. And that great O-line I got in front of me, they do it well, man. They tell me they got my back all the time. We call each other brothers every time, and we managed to get the job done.
Imeke, great win, man. At Rourke Stadium, for Imeke Watkins, I'm Dustin Dorsey.
You're watching the 5th quarter. Go Bucks.
Back to you guys.
Thank you very much, Imeke. Thank you very much, Dustin. And unfortunately, West Brunswick's next high school football game will be 21 nights from tonight when the playoffs start. They're off next Friday. They're off the next Friday.
You always worry about open week. You know, kids lose focus, especially the kids today. They lose focus so quick, and I can't imagine, you know, 2 weeks and success they've had in basketball, West Brunswick, and they start hearing those basketball bounces in the gym, and I wouldn't want to be in that situation.
Could be a bit distracting. All right, let's move on. North Brunswick High School is 3-0 in the East Central Conference, heading into their showdown tonight with Northside. Coach, the confusion on the uniforms is a bit confusing. Scorpions in white tops, Monarchs in blue tops. That's J.C. Smith.
Another one of their track guys, and just showing the speed, North Brunswick, and the job Coach Bishop did down there for all the years he was there with the track program, showing just athletes and speed.
Jeriah Wilson scores for Northside. 4 touchdowns tonight for the Monarchs, only 1 for the Scorpions. Your final score is 27-7. North Brunswick loses their first league game of the season. North Brunswick will host East Duplin next Friday. All right, that is just a portion of tonight's 5th quarter. More football definitely headed your way. We'll head back to Pender-County, and we'll go to Columbus County for more Friday night gridiron action as the 5th quarter rolls on. John Randleman, Kevin Monsinger, and I've been meaning to ask you, Coach, how much do you miss being a high school head football coach?
That's a tough question. To be honest with you, I'm so busy chasing 2 little boys and saying yes, ma'am, to my beautiful wife that I don't have time to miss anything.
Let's give a shout out to your wife.
Hello, babe. I love you, and glad to see things are getting back to normal for you and will work, and everybody back in Burgaw and Pender County.
Enough shout outs. Our next stop is the home of the Wolfpack. It is Whiteville High School versus the Mustangs from South Robinson High School. Luke Little, of course, is the Whiteville head coach. Say hello to Luke Little. And after we say hello to Luke Little, and where is he? There he is. We just saw the cheerleaders. And we're going to have a touchdown right here. And it's a good one, Coach. Who is this?
This is Keyshawn Bellamy. We've said his name over and over, and I'll tell you what, just right here, stays patient. I've enjoyed watching this kid all year long. Just great vision, great patience, and you know, just follows his blockers, let time to set it up.
That was his 2nd touchdown of the 2nd quarter. Whiteville led 35-0 at the half. I thought they would shut out the Mustangs. Check out that defense, especially this next play, which is going to be a quarterback sack by Rashad McNeil.
Ooh. Right here, untouched. I think it was one of them you-get-ems. The offensive line communicating, and he went clean through for the sack.
You get them, Rashad. It is not a shutout, though. 62-6 is your final score. Wolfpack definitely on a roll. Now, South Columbus is also on a roll. It is South Columbus hosting Red Springs. Russell Dove is the South head coach, and he's got an awfully nice football team in Tabor City, and they're going to give the football to one of their best running backs, and that would be Dennis Leggett on this play, Coach.
Yes, sir. You can see as the years going on, Dove, man, and what job he does in the weight room. You watch this boy run, and Dove does a great job in the weight room and also in his running. And Leggett right here just positioning, and I can see the stuff that he's doing in the weight room carry over to the field.
That was Dennis Leggett. This is Traquan Bellamy for the first touchdown of the night.
And here again, weight room, just taking two guys, went right through them, showed his strength, vision, touchdown.
South Columbus goes on to win it 39-22. The Stallions are now 5-0 in the Three Rivers Conference as they win their 5th game in a row. Next week, the Stallions will face their arch rival, the Whiteville Wolfpack, in Whiteville. All right, the students at the Columbus Career and College Academy sent us video tonight of West Columbus versus St. Paul's, and St. Paul's is going to win this one rather easily. We're going to see their quarterback, Noah Wheeler, complete a pass to Cole Humphrey.
Right here, little mesh route coming across, drug the linebackers away and waited for the guy to come underneath. It's hard to stop.
And this one's a little bit even further, Coach. Noah Wheeler to Cole Humphrey again. Check out the final score on this one. And again, I told you it was not close. It's not close. 44-0. St. Paul's shuts out the Vikings of West Columbus. All right, Whiteville we saw earlier. Wallace, we're going to see right now. Wallace Rose Hill, the #1 team in the state on the 1A level. Did they beat Pender tonight? Yes, they did. Is this a touchdown? Yes, it is.
Eliza Carter, I tell you, we showed it last week, and I was talking about his ball skills, and he turns around and does it again. Just a tremendous play. And right here, this next play shows you what Coach Hawley and all the wing T teams say. They'd rather see a 4-4 cover 3 than any defense, and this shows it right now. They're in a 4-4 cover 3. Perfect alleys. They get the two guys that they need to block. Safety takes a bad angle, and it's off to the races.
I don't think anybody in blue touched that guy in white and orange.
The most contact he had was from Eliza handing it off to him.
Final score, 49-0. The Bulldogs shut out the Pender Patriots. Wallace Rose Hill remains undefeated. Wallace is a team that's probably going to make the state championship again, but only time will tell. We've got to wait about 4 or 5 weeks on that one. All right, the play of the week is next. I'm told it's going to be a good one, and that is normally the case. But first, let's check out the Week 11 high school football scoreboard.
Play of the week brought to you by Perry's Emporium.
For the Perry's Emporium play of the week, we head back to Pender High School. Pender hosting Wallace Rose Hill. What a dynamic touchdown this is, Coach.
Unbelievable. Just a belly play out of the shotgun. Just sets it up. So many different things in this play. He sets the guy up, changes the direction. I mean, just an athletic play, but then also shows the strength at the end with a stiff arm and planting him and going through the tackle.
Eliza Carter, nice touchdown there for Wallace Rose Hill's quarterback. They win 49-0 over the Patriots from Pender High School. Right now, I want to thank O'Brien Service for their 5th quarter sponsorship the entire football season. In fact, this is the O'Brien Service Stadium studio. I want to thank you for watching. We'll be back next Friday. Certainly hope to see you then next Friday. It's going to be a good one. Good night, everyone.